The very day before Charlie Kirk died, he expressed that he thought he was going to be killed. He told these people, I think they're going to kill me. Okay.
And especially if there are people like Michael Tracy tweets, this British socialite, who a judge endured no illegal activity and stayed in contact with Epstein into her 30s. Guys, that's not someone that I think we should be platforming, and we just want the truth.
I talked to Jeffrey, and I'm going to his house tomorrow morning, and I'm taking my son. He's going to set something up for you now.
Well, like, what do you think I'll have to do?
I don't know. I'm going to talk to him tomorrow morning when I go to his house about it.
Explosive new details are blowing up online after reports surfaced that Charlie Kirk allegedly sent a text just days before visiting UVU, warning that certain people were planning to unalive him. The message has people seriously questioning what was happening behind the scenes. Some sources also claim Charlie had been pushing hard for answers connected to Jeffrey Epstein before his death, and insiders reportedly said he believed powerful people were controlling parts of the situation around him. There are even allegations that one of those individuals may have been living under his own roof. If you want the stories the mainstream won't touch, power plays, political scandals, and the chaos behind the headlines, subscribe to Policy Heat. New explosive political drama videos every week. According to reports, on September 8, 2025, Charlie allegedly sent a direct demand to the Department of Justice and the president calling for the full release of the Epstein files with zero redactions and no protection for anyone involved. He reportedly wanted complete transparency and accountability. Then, just 2 days later, tragedy struck.
They just shot Charlie. They just shot Charlie. They just shot Charlie.
Charlie was later shot in the neck by Tyler Robinson, a 23-year-old man authorities identified as the suspect. Reports and statements from people connected to the case claim Robinson held strong left-wing political views and allegedly targeted Charlie because he viewed his rhetoric as hateful and fascist. Investigators also reportedly uncovered messages where Robinson told his roommate, "Drop what you're doing." Shortly after the shooting, "Look under my keyboard." That chilling message reportedly sent Tyler Robinson's roommate into shock. When the roommate checked under the keyboard, they allegedly found a note that read, "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk and I'm gonna take it." The roommate reportedly asked Tyler if he was joking, unsure if the message was serious or just reckless talk. But hours later, after news broke that Charlie Kirk had been shot, the roommate allegedly returned to the conversation with a terrifying question. "You weren't the one who did it, right?"
Charlie's neck indeed did stop the bullet. Without question, okay? And this is going to dispel a lot of theories that are out there. And I'm telling you this 100%. Charlie Kirk was shot from the front. And the bullet did not exit. And at least a fragment of the bullet was recovered from his neck. But when the gun and the bullet are known, they are reflected onto the death certificate, okay? There is not one reflected onto Charlie Kirk's death certificate because they did not recover a bullet from a .30-06. Hunters and military men rejoice.
According to reports tied to the investigation, Tyler allegedly responded, I'm sorry. I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated." Those messages immediately became a major focus for investigators. Right after the gunshots rang out, surveillance footage and witness reports allegedly showed Tyler Robinson fleeing the area in a frantic escape, even jumping across rooftops before making it back to his car. Authorities say he then drove nearly 260 miles back to his family home in Washington, Utah. 2 days later, police arrested him in connection with the case. One of Tyler Robinson's relatives reportedly contacted a county sheriff and urged authorities to arrest him after an alleged confession connected to the shooting. But despite the arrest, many people online still are not buying the idea that Tyler acted completely alone. Questions exploded across social media after reports claimed that a camera positioned behind Charlie Kirk's tent, the one that allegedly captured a rear-angle view, was quickly removed once the Utah Valley venue was cleared out. Take a look. That detail immediately triggered massive speculation online because removing or mishandling potential evidence at a crime scene can itself become part of an investigation. Critics started pushing theories that there may be more to the story than what has officially been reported. Some online commentators even claim Charlie may not have been struck by a rifle round at all. but instead by some kind of explosive device allegedly hidden near his microphone and triggered at a specific moment. Authorities have not confirmed those claims, and there is currently no verified evidence publicly supporting that theory. People promoting the theory say they repeatedly reviewed footage frame by frame and pointed to the movement of Charlie's shirt as unusual. Others online claiming firearm experience also questioned how the injuries occurred based on the reported shooting distance. Still, investigators have not publicly backed those arguments, and official details surrounding the shooting remain under review. The case continues to spark intense debate and speculation across the internet. Here's what gun commentator Blake Bednarz reportedly wrote while discussing the theory online. Charlie Kirk was not hit by a bullet fired from a weapon. Charlie Kirk was unknowingly wearing a shaped charge explosive under his shirt. The claim spread fast across social media and instantly fueled more debate around the case. Candace Owens also reportedly questioned parts of the investigation, pointing to claims that investigators allegedly recovered fragments instead of a fully intact bullet. Online critics quickly jumped on that detail, arguing that the official explanation did not fully add up. Some firearm enthusiasts and hunters claimed the reported damage sounded unlikely based on the weapon authorities connected to the case. Still, no official investigation has publicly confirmed the explosive device theory, and authorities have not announced evidence supporting those claims. What made things even more intense was the growing attention around Charlie Kirk's security arrangements. Reports tied to a lawsuit allege that Brian Harpole, the head of Charlie's security team, failed to properly plan security measures for an upcoming appearance at Charis Bible College in Colorado, where Charlie was reportedly scheduled to speak the day after the UVU event. That revelation added even more pressure and suspicion surrounding the timeline of events. Keep in mind, according to reports surrounding TPUSA events, security preparations are usually handled well in advance, sometimes as early as 2 weeks before an appearance. That's why new allegations tied to the lawsuit immediately caught people's attention online. According to claims discussed by Candace Owens and an unnamed source she referenced, there was allegedly no finalized security plan prepared for Charlie Kirk's upcoming appearance at Charis Bible College in Colorado. Critics found that unusual because, according to the same claims, security planning for Utah Valley University had reportedly already been organized weeks ahead of time. The source questioned why Charlie's security team allegedly failed to contact law enforcement officials in Woodland Park, Colorado, despite the event being scheduled for the very next day. The speculation intensified after Candace Owens publicly claimed that one day before Charlie's death, one of her sources allegedly walked into what they described as a high-level meeting. According to Owens, the source claimed they saw Erika Kirk, Security Chief Brian Harpole, several military-connected individuals, and a congressman present during that meeting. Owens suggested this was the moment an alleged operation was discussed, though no public evidence has confirmed those claims. Because of these reports, some online commentators began questioning public statements made after the shooting. Critics especially focused on Erika Kirk's televised comments, in which she reportedly stated that the evidence clearly pointed to Tyler Robinson. At this time, authorities continue to identify Robinson as the primary suspect, while many of the broader conspiracy claims remain unverified and heavily disputed online. And then came the moment that really sent social media into overdrive. Erika Kirk publicly expressing forgiveness just days after the tragedy. At the time, many people praised her composure and compassion, but now online critics are revisiting that moment and questioning why forgiveness appeared to come so quickly. Some conspiracy-minded commentators have even speculated, without evidence, that Tyler Robinson may not have acted alone or may not have been solely responsible. At the same time, internet discussions exploded with claims about Erika Kirk's alleged connections and associations. Posts circulating online referenced rumored ties involving wealthy social circles, business figures, modeling agencies, beauty pageants, and political insiders. Names connected to Jeffrey Epstein conspiracy discussions were repeatedly brought up by online commentators, along with unverified allegations involving LLCs, financial dealings, and extended family connections. None of those claims have been proven in court, and many remain speculative or disputed. The speculation intensified after reports surfaced claiming Charlie Kirk allegedly sent a message saying, "It's over," in the days before his death. Other rumors claimed he removed his wedding ring the night before the UVU appearance and left without saying goodbye to Erika. Those details fueled even more theories online, with people questioning whether Charlie may have discovered something troubling before the shooting. Still, there is no verified public evidence confirming the larger conspiracy claims connected to the case, and many of the accusations remain based on online speculation rather than official findings. Now, another strange detail is getting picked apart online. Reports claiming several witnesses at the event allegedly heard more than one sound during the shooting chaos. Some people described it as sounding different from a single rifle blast, while others claimed the confusion at the scene made it hard to tell exactly what happened. Those accounts sparked another wave of theories almost instantly. Internet investigators also started focusing on the emergency response timeline. According to people discussing the case online, questions remain about how quickly security reacted, how the scene was locked down, and why certain footage reportedly disappeared so fast after the incident. Critics argue that gaps in public information are only making the speculation grow even louder. Meanwhile, supporters of the official investigation say conspiracy theories are drowning out confirmed facts. Authorities continue to identify Tyler Robinson as the main suspect, and investigators have not publicly announced evidence of a larger coordinated plot. Still, that hasn't stopped online commentators from digging through every frame of footage, every leaked message, and every reported witness statement looking for hidden clues. With new rumors surfacing almost daily, the case has turned into one of the most heavily debated political tragedies online, leaving people split between the official story and the endless theories spreading across social media. Another bombshell rumor started spreading after online users claimed Charlie Kirk had recently become paranoid about people inside his own circle. According to unverified reports, Charlie allegedly told a few close contacts that he no longer knew who he could trust and believed private conversations were somehow getting leaked behind the scenes. Those claims have never been officially confirmed, but they added even more tension to an already explosive story. Social media investigators also began digging into travel records, phone activity rumors, and alleged last-minute schedule changes connected to the days leading up to the UVU event. Some online commentators argued the timeline looked too coordinated, while others pushed back, saying people were reading too deeply into normal security and travel procedures. The debate quickly turned into a non-stop war of theories across podcasts, live streams, and viral clips. Then came another detail people could not stop talking about: reports that several individuals close to the case either refused interviews or suddenly stopped speaking publicly after the shooting. Online speculation exploded from there, with some claiming witnesses were being silenced, while others argued those people simply wanted privacy during a massive investigation. At this point, nearly every new claim connected to the case is instantly dissected online, turning the tragedy into a non-stop storm of accusations, rumors, and competing narratives that continue to divide public opinion. As more details surfaced online, people started zeroing in on what happened in the hours immediately after the shooting. According to reports shared across social media, investigators quickly secured parts of the area, but critics questioned why so little official footage and evidence had been released publicly. That silence only pushed even more speculation into overdrive. Some online commentators claimed there were inconsistencies between early witness statements and later reports released about the timeline. Others pointed to rumors about possible communication gaps between security personnel and local authorities during the chaos at the scene. None of those claims have been fully verified, but they became major talking points for people questioning the official narrative. At the same time, supporters of the investigation argued that internet speculation was turning unconfirmed rumors into facts without evidence. They stressed that active investigations often keep details private while authorities process evidence, interview witnesses, and verify information. Even so, conspiracy theories kept spreading at full speed, especially after clips from the event began circulating across TikTok, X, and live stream platforms. Now the case has grown far beyond the original tragedy itself. Every statement, every missing detail, and every rumor is being analyzed non-stop by millions online, with people divided between trusting the investigation and believing there is still a much bigger story waiting to be uncovered. Now, people online are digging into one final question that refuses to go away. Was Charlie Kirk trying to expose something before his death? Supporters of that theory point to the alleged texts, the pressure campaign for releasing Epstein-related files, and the strange timing surrounding his final public appearances. They believe the situation involved far more than a single act of violence. Though no official evidence has confirmed those suspicions, others strongly disagree and argue that the internet has turned a tragic criminal investigation into a giant conspiracy machine. They say rumors, edited clips, and anonymous sources have created confusion around facts that investigators are still actively examining. Even so, every new interview and leaked claim keeps the debate alive. The case has now become a non-stop battleground online, with influencers, commentators, and independent streamers all pushing different versions of what they believe happened. Some focus on the security failures, others question missing evidence claims, and many continue analyzing Tyler Robinson's alleged messages and actions leading up to the shooting. Authorities, however, still publicly maintain that Robinson is the primary suspect connected to the attack. No matter which side people believe, one thing is clear. The story surrounding Charlie Kirk's death has exploded far beyond a normal investigation and turned into one of the most controversial and heavily debated cases on the internet right now. Even months later, the controversy still refuses to die down. Every time a new clip, screenshot, or alleged insider story appears online, millions of people immediately start debating whether it reveals another hidden piece of the puzzle or just adds more chaos to an already emotional case. The internet has practically turned into a non-stop investigation board filled with competing theories, accusations, and unanswered questions. Some commentators continue focusing on the alleged security gaps surrounding the event, while others believe the biggest mystery involves the claims about missing footage and conflicting witness accounts. There are also people convinced that powerful individuals are somehow connected behind the scenes, although investigators have not publicly confirmed any evidence supporting those accusations. Still, that hasn't slowed the rumors down at all. Meanwhile, others are urging caution, warning that social media speculation can quickly spiral beyond verified facts. They argue that viral theories often spread faster than confirmed information and can distort what investigators are actually finding. Even so, public interest in the case keeps growing because every new rumor seems to open another layer of questions. At this point, the story surrounding Charlie Kirk has become much bigger than one investigation. It has turned into a massive online storm where politics, conspiracy theories, leaked claims, and public emotion are all crashing together in real time. Right now, investigators, commentators, and online communities are still trying to sort through all the claims, evidence, and speculation surrounding this case. New theories keep appearing almost every week, and people remain deeply divided over what they believe really happened. Some think the official explanation tells the full story, while others believe there are still unanswered questions involving people connected to Charlie Kirk's inner circle. But so far, many of the bigger conspiracy claims remain unproven and heavily debated online. Now the conversation shifts to you. What do you think about this complicated case and all the theories surrounding it? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the next episode because this story only gets more intense from here.